Lagos State Commissioner of Police Hakeem Odumosu has ordered for immediate detention of orderly room trial for an inspector who brutalized a Punch journalist. In a statement signed by Police Public Relations Officer by SP Olumuyiwa Adejobi and made available to Niger News, revealed that the police chief, who was monitoring operational activities of officers, bemoaned the action of the police inspector. Speaking further on the preliminary findings carried out by the Commissioner of Police, and eyewitness accounts from senior officers on the ground revealed that the cop suddenly attacked the journalist without any previous altercation or confrontation. The suspect, Inspector Adadu Innocent, attached to PMF 22 Ikeja on Thursday during a peaceful protest, hit and injured one Kayode Jayola, male, of the Punch newspaper at Maryland at about 11 a.m. Following the incident, Odumosu rushed down to the scene and personally moved the injured journalist to the police cottage hospital at Area F, GRA Ikeja. The commissioner personally waited and ensured the injured journalist was given immediate and best medical treatment before he was discharged. The preliminary findings carried out by the Commissioner of Police and the eyewitness accounts from senior officers on the ground revealed that the cop suddenly attacked the journalist without any form of confrontation. Odumosu then ordered for his trial in order to serve as a deterrent to others who are fond of engaging in unprofessional and unethical conduct. He urged the general public to believe in the command's commitment to sanitizing and reforming the policing system in Lagos State in conformity with the international standards. Okay. Well, it's a good one. We can say this one is a good one. It's a good development. Of course, some policemen, or not all the policemen, behave the same way. At times, you meet some of them, you just like, really? Are these people policemen? Is this on a policeman? The same Nigerian policeman that we know? Is this, some of them, it's not everybody that just misbehave that way, but majority of them misbehave. You can imagine, those are the things we've been talking about. When people are protesting, for the fact that you cannot protest, it's understandable that you cannot protest. But when people are protesting, you will know that these people are protesting on your behalf. Of course, there are some isolation cases that you see, or isolated cases that you see some hoodlums that might want to hijack the whole processes. That is why you police are supposed to be there, and you have been trained very well to be able to detect those who are going to be mischievous with most of the protests. That's why you are there. You are going to guide those people. That is how it is being done. A situation whereby the government or the police will be asking that, where is your permit before you can protest? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Honestly, we know what to do in this country. We know the right thing to do, but we just refuse. We are just adamant on doing the wrong thing. Not that we don't know. And that's why you see that when Nigerians, when they leave the country, as soon as they are leaving the international airports, whether Muritala International Airports, as soon as they are leaving it, they remove that Nigeria fabric. They just drop it. As soon as they are getting there, they are putting on another one. Because once you get there, you have to behave the way things are being done then. Because if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. But as soon as they come back to Nigeria, they start misbehaving. Why? And when you are even telling some people, you have to do things rightly. I say, if I forget, I beg now today. And you begin to see other people, even especially in terms of driving, when you are even trying to maintain your lane, some people just come from one corner, and you are behaving like a well behaved human being. At some point, if you are not really tolerant, if you are not just patient, you'll be tempted, because you just see yourself as being the one who is foolish, who does not even know what it's talking about or doing the right thing. They will even make you look foolish because you are still doing the right thing. So a situation whereby in many occasions it has happened like that. In the month of September, 2 groups protested at different times and they were arrested, because the same police will come and tell you that they didn't get permission or the permit for them to protest. Where is that done in the first place? It's not done. And that is why you say that a lot of people don't want to come out. You can imagine the way they are telling us. It is the this whole thing is being said by the police agency itself. Not that there was any form of anything, and the next thing you hit the man because you believe that what nothing happened. The journalists, they are not part of the protesters. Their own is just to capture what is happening. So why hitting the man? Because they believe that they can do anything and get away with it. Majority of them have been doing such things. A lot of Nigerians, a lot of people, innocent people, they are in police custody. They are inside prison for what they did not do, for the offense they never committed. They are there, and before you know it, nobody will speak for them. If not that, this journalist is lucky. And again, most of the time, you can't even deal with journalists like that. You can't mess them up like that. And I'm sure before the Odumosu himself, their boss, before he came to that scene, he knows quite alright that they have taken enough evidence. Maybe that is why he just came out and started behaving the way he's behaving, because ordinarily he wouldn't have gone. And I'm sure they already have evidence and they know that it's going to work against them. So that is why he just quickly went there and did all he did. Ordinarily they don't do that. Of course, we still have a few of them that are still responsible, but majority of them are always intimidating people here and there. They are intimidating people. These people are protesting. Even the protesters are protesting for what you cannot do, because as a police, or as somebody who is working with the government, that is part of the whatever rules and regulations that you have signed, that you know about. You can't even protest. You are not supposed to do that, but people are doing that because even your welfare is not well taken care of. But I don't know why what always come over them to start misbehaving. Well, the guy must be drunk or probably on drugs. He should be demoted to a constable. Okay. So, of course, they will settle themselves very well. But believe you me, in my opinion, I just believe that a lot of evidences must have been taken down, um, and it will dent the image of the police the more. Maybe that's why the man just quickly rushed down to say, "Oh, no, I'm not part of it. I don't condone such a thing. Oh, the man did not behave professionally, did not act professionally, and we're going to deal with it. We're going to do this. We're going to do that." Maybe that's why they just quickly do that. Like I said, hey, your guess is as good as mine, because a lot of you must have had one or two experiences with all these police, the way they behave, and that's why once you see them, because they can do and undo. We even thank God that it was just he hit him. If he had shot him, what would have happened? Maybe if the man had died, the journalist had died. We are not going to be saying this whole thing, and their boss would not be telling us this and that. Oh, they are going to do this and that. And most of the time, when these police people, when they even kill civilians or citizens, they don't even kill them back. There's another punishment they give to them, and at the end of the day, the person who has gone has already gone. So we just thank God that it did not escalate more than that. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Let's know what you think with this situation.